Hello and welcome to another free code session. My name is Jason Bach, and I had some success off camera, so I want to keep going. I don't have it quite close yet, but it's pretty close. The thing, what did I do to fix it? Oh, that was the problem. Yeah, that was the problem from the last video. So my Friday is going to end well. I should just stop right now because I made progress. If you have a declaration syntax node, you need to get this symbol as a declared symbol, not just a symbol, a declared symbol. And these are both declaration syntax nodes. So, you know, if you want to do something right, you got to do it right. You know, that's wise words. Now, I actually am generating code now. So if I come over here and let's grab all this and do the Notepad++ thingy and do this and that. So I think there's only one. Yeah, it's because we're doing a big S, which is not what we want. We want a small s. And I think the reason behind that is, I don't know if I actually made an extension for itype. No, I don't. Okay. So I think if you want to get the name of a type, you see here, I don't have to worry about, ironically with inline mapper, I don't have to worry about that because it's never actually saying the name of the type. In rocks, that's different, right? Yeah. So I think what I want to do, that's the namespace, and that's a type name. That's fine. But when I'm getting the out parameters, and I get the type name here, I want to say like to display string, I think. And similarly, minimally qualified, formats a symbol description. Yeah, I have no idea what that means. Minimally fully qualified? I don't want fully qualified. C# short message format. Is it a compiler? I don't know. Let's look in rocks. To display string. Where do I do all that? Containing namespace, is definite. This namespace extension, flatten named, minimally qualified format. Sure, because why not? The type name here, we would never do like a C# type, so that would never happen here. It'll always be the name of the type. And then here we are just camelize. I would have said to camel case, but camelize, sure. It sounds like you're doing something with food, like caramel candy apples or something like that. Anyway, so the property names are all we care about here. Same thing there. So I think at that point we're good. I think that was the only spot that we were not close on. So let's try this now. And let's see what the test does this time. And hopefully it actually works. Now there's a whole bunch of tests we're going to have to start going through to see what works and what doesn't. My goal is if this first one works, we're going to commit. And then we're going to start building a whole bunch of tests to see if that works. And once we get, to see all the different cases. And then if that works, then we're going to do the integration test project. But there would be much rejoicing if I can get this test to pass the way I think it is. Now, of course, this is just generating code that I think is correct. It doesn't mean that it actually works. So let's see. Let's just grab all this again and let's see what it's complaining about this time. Oh, I did Oh, well, okay. That's interesting. So there's two things here. This is the bigger one, which is I was being overtly cautious, and I don't actually have to do this. It will put the question mark in there for me, so I don't have to worry about that, which is awesome. So now I do this. I say self is null. And then if there's one property, I do this, and then I come back. And so Wait, I do this, then I come back 1, so I'm here, and then I come back 1, and then I print this out. I need to come back 1 more, right? Yes, maybe, partially so. So public static partial class is going to do that, and we do the plus there, and that satisfies that. So that's plus minus. So that's good. And then we say that joins, and then we say public static void deconstruct. And that will be good because we indented. And then we say if the type is not a value type, that we're going to indent and do self. That's right, because, yeah. I think what I want to do is in either case do that. We want to have 2 there, and the reason why is because we need a matching. So this gives you a +1 here. If you're thinking about what the indent plus and minus is, this matched with the 1 up there. This matches with here. And now here you're going to have a +1, a +1, +2, +1. So you need the minus there. Now I think, if that made any sense of what I just said, I don't know. But I think it made sense in my head. I think we're getting close is what I'm getting at. It's all about the white space. We're still failing. We're still failing. AC. Come on. We're close. But at least it's getting this string here now. I mean, this is actually kind of fun to see, which is it's going to do this. That's the right thing. But we're still not going back enough. 1, 2. We really need to go back 3. So if there's only 1, we do. If we have 1 there, what did we do? We only did plus there. And we did a plus there, and then we did a plus there. So yeah, okay, I think I keep proving it mathematically to myself, even though it's wrong. But, math was not my strong point, which is sad. I always admire people that have really good math skills. Okay, we're still not there. Oh, I think this is a different thing. I think this is something saying file name, maybe? Yes. Oh, yes, because we changed the name. I thought when I was pulling this out, there was data was getting confused with system.data or something like that. So this is actually not wrong. It's test. AutoDeconstruct. Now it should work. Because of course. Right? Come on. You can do it. You're still not passing. What now? What now? The annotation for nullable reference type should only be used within code with a nullable annotations context. It's right there. Nullable enable. Right? This might actually not be as correctish as I want it to be. Again, we'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry. Don't worry. It is a little sad that this. You know what? Let's do this. Let's give ourselves a playground. Console app 27. I think that's where we're at. Very new project. Console app. Yes. Yes. Okay, I don't know why desktop window manager is. I was looking at task manager and it was taking up some processing. But anyway, okay, so it's fine in the sense that I definitely may be doing wrong code. Let's crank this down because we don't want to have nullable enable here or that. Okay. So let's just say we had this in here. That should be okay. And now if I pull this in, into like a new item, new class file. I don't care what you call it. Okay, we do that. Now that should be okay, right? Okay, yeah, this is wrong. Only assignment. Yeah, because you need to produce. Yeah, that was, I don't know why I thought that was going to be a good idea. Well, I'm doing that in inline mapping, right? But it's because I produce something out. This is not producing something, so I cannot do this. Which makes me sad. So I'm going to, oh God. So what I really need to do is this. I need to say argument, but I can't, since I'm going to say we're in C#10 land, throw if null self, okay? So we can get rid of that line of code, and then we just do this. But that does actually make for better spacing. I kind of like that. I'm grooving on that. Okay, so let's go back into our generate. No, not the generator, the builder. Okay, so we're going to say public status void, and it's no longer going to be this. Okay, we're going to have indented writer, right line. We put in a curly brace, and then we also need to plus here, okay, and then we need another one of these to do. Okay, so now we've got that in place. So now if it's not a value type, what we're going to say here is argument null, throw if null self. Okay. We don't need to indent here anymore. We just need to say that. Okay. We don't need to indent here anymore either. We just say that. Because we've indented and we're just saying stuff. So this actually makes some stuff easier. We're going to say that. We are going to indent that though because we want that pushed out a little bit. Okay. And now I think we say, because we want to push back. Now we want to push back for that one and then push back for that one. Okay, so now what we should see in our test is something like argument null exception dot throw if null self that. That's what we should see. And hopefully we don't see any errors this time either. So this is a generator that will only work for .NET 6 projects and beyond. And you can't, I think, put in a check to say when you do initialize, this is, you know, to handle it. That's still not right. Let's see what's wrong with it this time. Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. Oh, God. This is... This is the problem with this because the test assemblies themselves, I think, are still doing like .NET 5 references and stuff. And so it's saying, well, I don't know what this is because it's a .NET 6 thing. Even though it would be right if it actually works, but I won't be able to get the test to pass. So fine. I don't care. We're going to say if self is null, throw new argument null exception name of self. There. Oh, and then you're going to want to need that. So that's all still in one line, which is fine. I still don't understand why it's getting complainy about the let's see, where's the builder? Create builder. Because it is nullable enable. So I don't understand what the problem is with it. Yeah, it's still failing. So let's come back up here. Oh, well, now it's failing for a different reason. Ah, yes, because I didn't actually change the code here. If self is null, throw a new argument, null exception, name of string. There, and then ID self. It's still going to do the nullable enable thing, which I don't get why. It shouldn't. That's basically saying you're allowing it to happen. You're still failing. Oh. God, if I just would pay attention to what I'm actually typing, that'd be a good thing. But it's going to fail still with that nullable thing, which is going to be annoying. Yep. The annotation for nullable reference type should only be used in a code with a nullable annotations context. But yeah, that doesn't help at all. That helps with nothing. You'd think, why wouldn't this work? I mean, if I look at my examples here, excuse me, nullable enable. I mean, it's coming right after the using just like it is here, and this is fine. So why doesn't it like it here? And I'm using string there, I mean, and that's fine. Oh God, is it because cheese? Oh, Pete's. I don't know if it's my voice that just squeaked or if I heard a cat squeak outside my door. I bet it's also getting complaining because it's a file scope namespace and it doesn't like that either, and that's what's throwing it off. So we're going to say namespace that plus that, and then we have to enclose all of it again by saying minus minus that. And what that should do is say this, that, all these get moved over, that. Now what are you going to do? Still. I don't know why it's not doing it. What the? Do not tell me that this is starting to fail. These are the same references that I am pulling from other projects. Okay, as a tutorial, this is showing you that source generators suck ass trying to get to work. I have to keep that comment in there because this really does. This is just painful. This is a very powerful feature, but it is painful. 3 point. That's the analyzer, so that's okay. And it's just a test adapter, and that's okay. But what about AutoDeconstruct? What is this using compared to this? So human errors recorded doesn't matter. 3.3 doesn't matter. 401 doesn't matter. Source link doesn't matter. Analysis. So those are all the same. But if I run all the tests here, they should all pass, right? Well, I'm going to have to wait 20 minutes for this to actually build. But I mean, I know, you can see in here map 2 tests. Nullable enables right there. So, I mean, that's going to, and this all got changed to incremental. So I had to update this to use that little helper C# incremental source generator thing to work, and it says all the tests passed. So that works here, and that's just fine. Are you actually running the tests? And now you're taking forever to build. So are all these going to pass? And why don't they show up in Search Test Explorer? Because reasons? Are you actually doing anything? Are you running? What the hell is going on? No tests found to discover. Oh, that's even better. My God, Visual Studio. Seriously? Just open it up. Run all the tests. Can you actually do that? Is that even possible? Okay, well, it passed. I paused it, but they all pass. So that's great. But if I'm going to jump over to AutoDeconstruct, this ain't going to pass, because why would you ever want that? Why would you want it to pass? I don't know. Just because I'm hopeful? Yeah, you're still failing. And you're still failing with the annotation for nullable reference type should only be used in code with a nullable. Am I not spelling that? Nullable. No, that's correct. Oh my God. This is just beyond frustrating. How on one project it doesn't work, but on another project it does. And I can't for the life of me, keep sitting here for hours trying to get this to work. What I thought would be a really cool source generator idea, something that I thought would be interesting to go through and show, is becoming yet again such a pain in the ass to get to work. I literally don't know at this point why something like this is just not working. Nullable enable. Why does that work here, but not here? Public status, public status. What's the difference? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh God. I'm so done with this stuff. I'm really not in a good mood right now. So I'm going to stop recording again, because I just need to do some more explanation off camera, more investigation, and hopefully come up with a reason why this doesn't freaking work. Yeah, I'm frustrated. I've spent like a lot of time in the past year or so with source generators, and they're never going to become as popular as I think they could be because of crap like this, where you just can't expect a feature to get a lot of movement behind it if you have to keep fighting crap like this. Why does this need to be here? And it's okay on one project, but not here. I don't know. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating. So hopefully in the next episode, I'll have an explanation and I'll be in a little bit better mood. Thank you all for watching. Leave comments and questions below. See you in the next episode.